All right, so here we go. Welcome everybody tonight. This is the Amplify Business Opportunity Overview, and my name is Laura, and I am going to go through this with you guys tonight. So I hope you have all the people that you wanted to invite on here. If not, there will be a replay in this Facebook group page called Amplify Your Life. So make sure you're connected in there. If you're not, the person whoever invited you to this Zoom webinar tonight can make sure that they add you to that Facebook group. So don't let them forget. All right, well, welcome to Amplify. This is Amplify. We're a global team of entrepreneurs on a mission to help amplify happiness for anyone, anywhere through their health, wealth, and well-being. So here's what we've learned. We've discovered that people are in the pursuit of happiness. Who doesn't want to be happy with their life? Whether it be your love life, your family, you want more money, a vacation, better health, you want to find your purpose in life. There are some challenges that go along with finding that happiness though. So what we've really discovered is that we are in an unhappy epidemic. And what that means is that there are so many people that are struggling with the challenges of depression and anxiety. There are over 40 million Americans, that's 18.1% of the population in the US, that is going through some form of depression or anxiety. Now, the thing about this is these numbers were done before the last 1.5, 2 years. And so I can imagine just how incredibly expansive that those numbers have gone up. And that's something that we really, really need to focus on. Because number one, we're in an over-medicated society. 1 in 8 Americans over the age of 12 are, according to a report released by the CDC, are on some form of antidepressants. Now, I read the other day that a study that was released in 2018 that there are 3,476 kids that attempt suicide in the United States alone. Those are from grades 4th grade to 12th grade. Now, what that tells me is there's a lot of kids that are struggling. There are a lot of adults that are struggling, and there must be something going on. The other thing that we've noticed is that there are another significant challenge is that we are in an overweight epidemic. People have been losing the battle with the bulge, and as you would say, lose the battle of the bulge. But the prognosis for this nation is bad, and it's getting worse as obesity seems to take a toll on the health of so many adults and children alike. The U.S. obesity rate is 42.4% as of 2017 and 2018. And again, because of all the lockdowns and different things that we've all gone through these last couple of years, I could imagine that those numbers are up as well. And what we refer to as the SAD diet, the standard American diet, is that there's so much excess sugar, refined carbohydrates, saturated fats, and trans fats that's the primary cause of obesity and diabetes. So these are some things that a lot of people are struggling with right now, and there's more. Yep, absolutely. So you guys guessed it, that the virus and infection epidemic that is going on, and people are really understanding that we need to have a healthy immune system. And with having a healthy immune system, we can defeat invading pathogens such as the flu, influenza. I'm sure every single person watching this has some time in their life had the flu. The norovirus, coronaviruses, there are lots of coronaviruses, but most of us hadn't even heard of them until these last, 2 years. And Epstein-Barr virus, EBV, there are so many viruses and things out there that people have really come to the conclusion, oh my goodness, we have to protect and build a healthy immune system. So here's a little bit about me. My name is Laura, as I told you, and I have been in network marketing or direct sales for quite some time. I'm a 3rd generation network marketer. But what that means is that I have got to meet a ton of people from all over the world, and I've grown to really learn to be able to listen to people's needs, wants, and their pains. And what we've discovered out of that is that there are a lot of people that are like me. Now, what does that mean? Well, like so many other people in the United States and in the world, I was diagnosed with autoimmune disease. I had rheumatoid arthritis as a teenager, and it's continued on throughout my life, as well as being diagnosed with SLE lupus and fibromyalgia. So basically, what my doctor had told me one time was that I carry stress in the inside of my body, and all of a sudden, one day, my body just decided that it didn't like me. Now, I didn't really like that answer because it didn't make sense to me. And is that what all the doctors tell all their patients when they ask, why do I have this? What does it mean? How did I get this? Can we fix it? There really wasn't any good news that he had to tell me. But one thing that I remember is that by traveling and meeting so many different people, is that I had heard of other people that had been struggling with the same type of things, which is a weakened immune system. And one thing that I heard him talk about one time was leaky gut. Now, I am a mom of 5 now. And from what you can see in these pictures, I've lived a really incredible full life, and I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started, but I'm getting started with a whole new chapter in my life. So this is Robert. This is my husband, and we believe that success leaves clues. So what that says to me is that whenever you find someone that really, really cares about people and helping people, then that's a clue of someone I want to follow. I met Robert in 2019, and I was a single mom of 4 at the time. And he was a single dad with 1. And when I met him, he had been already the owner and founder of 2 other companies that he was incredibly successful with. And one of the things I remember him telling me about was that when I asked him why do you do this? You know, what makes you want to be on the corporate side of things? Because I've always been in the field and have been a master rep, a master distributor, you know, top earner, and these types of things in companies. But I didn't fully understand why someone would want to start a company, or, you know, have to deal with a lot of stress that it comes with being an owner of a company. And I remember him saying it's just because I have so many people, other people that count on me. I do it because of them. It's because of other people that have a need. And I have to figure out how I can help them. I have to figure out, is there a way I can help fix these things? You know, what can we do? And he caught a burden. And that's what I really, really love about him, is that it's not that people should go through life with their own pains and their own things that they keep to themselves. Is whenever somebody else catches the burden that you have on your life, that's so, so important, because then they take it on as their own. And that's a way that they can want to figure out, how can we help? How can we fix this? If this was my family that was hurting, I would want someone to advocate and fight for me. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Because when I met Robert, I didn't want to tell him that there was something wrong. I didn't want to tell them that I was given an expiration date. So don't like me. Don't get to know me, because chances of me being here aren't that good. And whenever I did finally tell him, because my health was declining pretty quick, the first thing he said is like, well, how do we fix it? And I remember thinking, you can't. You know, I've tried everything. I've done so many different things, and you can't fix it. And I was a little frustrated at the time, because I was coming to terms with, this is my reality. Like, I've done everything I could. I've done every research. I tried all kinds of different products, everybody's companies, all these things, and nothing had worked. And so this man decided to take it on as his own personal mission, like I had said, and started watching every single documentary, every single doc talk and article he could read, and all these things. And I remember when he heard, he's like, well, it's leaky gut. And I was like, yeah, I've heard that before, but no one knows how to fix leaky gut. He's like, okay. He's like, but we know what it is. Okay. So then I remember towards the end of 2019, a friend of ours, Tony, who you'll see right here, Tony Freeman, he's been a top 5 bodybuilder in the world. He's absolutely incredible. And he said, Robert, I have some stuff I found. He's like, maybe this can help her. You know, he's like, I don't know. So I sent it to Robert, and Robert said, well, I want you to try it. And I said, okay, you know, but I don't want you to get your hopes up, because everybody says that they can fix me. Everybody says that they have something. And by this time, it was very painful for me to eat. And I was going through a lot of different challenges. And forgetfulness is something that happens a lot of times as well. And so you start to come to this point where feeling like you're damaged goods is how I would refer to myself at that time in situations. And I was just like, no, it's just because there's something wrong with me. I must be damaged. I'm defective or something. And I had really got to know Tony that year, along with his wonderful wife, Kelly. And whenever we met Tony, he sent us this butyric acid in the form of Tributyr into my house. Robert said, okay, you're supposed to take this. I said, all right, so I'll take it. You know, not wanting to get my hopes up or even thinking that anything was going to come close to starting to try and help me. And so reading upon some of these things, I started taking it and I started noticing something different. And I was like, well, maybe it's in my head, but it wasn't. And so what we found out is that leaky gut is so prevalent in so many people. Actually, 95 to 99% of the country has something called leaky gut. And one way that you can identify what leaky gut is because of headaches, brain fog, memory loss, constipation, bloating, fatigue. Have you ever heard of IBS? That's another leaky gut. Joint pain, autoimmune diseases, sugar cravings, poor immune system, low serotonin, which is your happy hormone. So that makes sense as to why we have a depression and anxiety epidemic, because these people are dealing with leaky gut. And if you know that we have leaky gut, we've got to figure out, well, what causes leaky gut? What symptoms can it happen? And what else goes on? Well, did you know that 95% of your serotonin actually lives in your gut, which is your mood amplifier? That's your happy hormone per se. So with poor gut health comes the potential for a serotonin deficit, among with many other potential ailments, but healing our gut could possibly be one of the most important health initiatives that we should invest in. So the secret to gut health is fiber. What nourishes your gut? Fiber does. What does the gut do with fiber? It produces short-chain fatty acids. And why are short-chain fatty acids so important? It's because they nourish the gut and prevent intestinal permeability. So here's what I call our triad. This is our triad. And this is the absolute brilliance behind what we have here. Because of the fact that I personally can tell you, because I've been in pain, I've been in dis-ease, and I was diagnosed with things that nobody ever wants to hear. Nobody ever wants to hear that there's something wrong with you and they can't fix it, that there's no hope. But I can tell you that there is. The thing is that oftentimes we just don't understand or know what's really going on because we haven't done the research and advocated for ourselves. And if we know that our gut health is so important and there are signs that are going on, whether it be with skin rashes or, brain fog or any of these types of things, that's a symptom of something that's going on. So here's what we can do. The BioMyX is the world's first platable and bioavailable butyric derivative. So what this is the blue one right here. It's called BioMyX. This one is what I call Fix-A-Flat for your gut. And what it does, it's butyric acid in the form of tributylin. It also has vitamins A, D, and K in it because most of the population is actually vitamin D deficient. So wouldn't it be amazing if you're going in and sealing the microbiome so it can't get those leaks in there, and also at the same time helping your absorption rate, because if it's patching those leaks, then you're going to be able to absorb the vitamin D better. Would not be amazing? So there's another thing called Happy Tides. Now I'm going to go back to this scientific advisory board really quick, because whenever we came up with Happy Tides, it was because of this doctor right here, Dr. Michael Epitropoulos. Now, Dr. Michael Epitropoulos is absolutely amazing. He's the doctor that we found in Florida because he has nucleotides. Now, our nucleotides are special. They're proprietary to us. No one can have them. But what is so amazing about nucleotides is that in these things right here, we call Happy Tides, they have 5 nucleotides in them, and they come from overseas where the soil is incredibly rich. and it's not depleted of any of its minerals. And so our nucleotides are the best nucleotides in the world, and they are exclusive to our Happiness Brands products. So nucleotides, Dr. Eric Naputi, which is right here on this screen, he is a DC, DNM, a CNS, and a primary care provider. And so Dr. Eric Naputi, whenever he describes what our nucleotides are, he calls it basically spackle. So whenever you get a disease or you get a virus, you get sick with something, what it does is it starts to damage your DNA and your RNA. And what the nucleotides do, they go in there like spackle and fix and repair and seals up those ladders. Now, what's amazing about this is nucleotides have been around for a while, but no one really fully understands the power of what they can do until you get firsthand experience. And I can tell you that I definitely have firsthand experience, and I will never be without them again. And Happy Humal is our third part of this gut health triad, and it has 4 of the most potent antioxidants available today, uniquely blended for powerful results. So this is a anti-inflammatory, and it also helps produce more serotonin. So you wouldn't believe the amazing testimonials that we get because of our triad. But what I'll say is that these 3 products right here are so powerful that I guarantee you that they are going to have an impact on your life. There's something that everybody needs this. So if you want to watch another video about why they're so special and hear it directly from Dr. Eric Naputi, you can do that at everybodyneedstthis.com. Now, here's our newest product that is about to be launching, and it is called Earth. So Earth is macros versus micros. So I don't know if you have ever hired a micros coach or macros coach, but I had, and they told me all the things that I couldn't eat, and I was able to eat like smaller portions of some things. And so it was a little challenging for me to try and navigate through how do I get the nutrition that I need and feel full and feel good in my body. So what we had come up with here is, with the full power of the Scientific Advisory Board, the Earth is an essential health beverage. So what it does is basically it's multiple products in one. So it's healthy, low calorie, sugar-free snack, weight management support, which means you'll lose weight. It's colon and blood cleanse, blood sugar balance support, gut and cardiovascular complex fiber support, antioxidant rich superfruit blend. It's got probiotics for a healthy microbiome. It's got Aptogen mushroom blend. It's good for your hair, skin, nails, collagen mineral blend. It's got healthy fats in it. It has healthy digestion aid and so many other things. It's going to be available November 1st for VIPs. So if you want to get in and try this stuff, the pre-orders are happening right now. And I can tell you it has been going crazy. So these are 2 of our other newest products. And I can tell you that I have been absolutely blown away with some of these results that I have personally received from people sending me messages about Pure 47 and the Immune IXP. Now, if you remember back on the Scientific Advisory Panel slide that I had showed you, we had an atomic physicist, and his name is Dr. Samuelson. So whenever we met him, first of all, just having an atomic physicist even speak to you is pretty amazing, thinking about, oh my goodness, they're so intelligent, like all the things they must know. Well, it's so cool to get to speak to him and understand why he creates the products that he's created, why he's so passionate about this, and what it can do for us. So the Pure 47 is his creation, and it supports the body's immune system. That's something we all need right now. It helps with recovery from the common cold and flu bugs. You can use it on fungal infections. It helps reduce viral reproduction in the body. It helps boost the immune system, and it may provide a natural defense against common cold and flu. So fun fact, this past weekend on Sunday, I had done something where I had went and got some eyelash extensions, and I went to a place that was probably not the best. It was a place I had never been to before. And some glue and stuff had gotten in my eyes. And long story short, I had a horrible reaction, and my eyes had swollen up so big, and my eyes were just bloodshot red. And I tried putting this in, spraying this and seeing if it would help, and it absolutely helped. It took the burn out of my eyes. So I was so thankful just to have it. I'm sure you guys have heard of silver before, maybe a colloidal silver or something. Well, this is spherical nano silver, and size definitely does matter. And with the amount of trillions of little spherical nano silvers that are in here, you put sprays in your mouth and just watch and see what effects your body has with it. It's absolutely amazing. The Immune XP is absolutely equally amazing, and it insists with improving your natural immune response. So promotes gut health, supports nutrition absorption, which we all need, speeds wound healing and tissue regeneration, assists in boosting your metabolism at a cellular level, and promotes cognitive function. So it's absolutely amazing. And you know, who couldn't use more support with your immune system? I think you definitely should check out these products. And if you, again, need to hear more about it, get with the person that invited you to this, and they'll get you more information. So here's some couple of stories that people have sent into us. This is Susie Van, and after only a few days on the triad, I was surprised at the level of energy I had. And a week later, I was down 7 pounds without changing my eating or exercise routine. My face visually looked thinner. I no longer had my normal afternoon fatigue, and finally had the energy and desire to work out. The next month, I was down another 11 pounds, and next month was down more. I most importantly felt great. I was walking regularly, I could stay focused all day, and was loving that I could fit in my fun clothes again. Spring to fall this year, I've kept my weight off, continue to have energy all day, and her blood pressure is over 15 points lower without having to be on any medication. My husband also went on the triad and is feeling extremely well and is no longer suffering from a mysterious inflammatory illness. His inflammatory markers are back to normal range, and he says he can't remember the last time he has felt this good. Nancy Willett, 3 years ago, I could barely stay awake during the day, much less get out of bed. I suffered from colitis, chronic fatigue, acid reflux, chronic migraines, full body pain, and memory loss. It was a downhill health spiral for over 14 months. Today, thanks to Happy Tides, Happy Humo, BioMyX, and the Amped Coffee, I have no heartburn, headaches, body pain, or bowel issues. I am full of energy and life, and my brain fog is gone. It's a bonus that I am down 21 pounds in only 8 months. I love those stories. So because of the products, we have incredible testimonials because of the fact that people are a product of the product. You're not just a part of something to just have a business from home business model, but what it does give you is something that you can have that's really impactful for your life. And once that is working in your life, and once you are starting to take the product, it's a added benefit to be able to share your testimony and your story with other people, and we reward you for that. So here's how that works. This is our robust business from home sales program. So whenever you share these products with other people, then you make 25% off of all the products you personally sell. That sounds pretty amazing, right? And as well as whenever they continue to buy those products month after month and are on a smart ship, then you can earn up to an additional 8 to 9% on top of that 25%. Now, what happens is if you have 10 customers in a month, you get an extra $200 bonus. So for 10 customers that are taking the triad, that is our 3 products right there, that's our main flagship product, then you're going to get an extra $200 bonus. So what also benefits here is we have a affiliate program, which means that if you share these products with somebody else who is getting incredible results and they decide that they want to start sharing them with somebody else, you guys can start to make your network community bonuses. And what that means is that you make a percentage of what they share with other people, as well as what they would share with others, and so on and so forth. And so you get to earn a 25% extra off of your personal sponsors. And we also have other bonuses, such as the lifestyle bonus, which is a it is a group of all the sales and commissions and the volume that it comes in from your team and your customers and things like that. And so that is the lifestyle bonus, which is Absolutely amazing. So you'll definitely want to check this out more. So here's one of the newest things we are so excited about is because of the fact that we are having incredible results, there's some doctors out there that are looking for ways for their patients to have an impact product, something that they can really see the difference and changes into their patients with. And so we've created a one-of-a-kind health and wellness program that is the ultimate customer acquisition program. Okay, so this is our wellness influencer. So what an wellness influencer program is that whenever you become a success coach, you could take these products to, say, a chiropractic office, a wellness center, a holistic center, any of these types of businesses, and they can promote and give these products to their customers, their patients, and they'll be able to see and track how well their patients are doing once they are on the gut health triad. It's absolutely incredible, and we're so excited about this. So what happens when you become a success coach is that you get the virtual training. We will train you. You will also have the lives where you are getting coached by Dr. CJ Mertz and Dr. Eric Naputi. Dr. CJ Mertz is called Coach, and he has been teaching chiropractors for the past 16 years, I think. And I know he's taught over 16,000 of them. So I might be a little off on the years, but I know he's been doing this for quite a while, and he's absolutely amazing. He's been named the #1 coach in chiropractic. So whenever you sign up a wellness center, then you are going to be able to earn significant commissions on those orders and those sales that you do. And isn't it amazing that whenever, instead of just doing one-to-one sales, you are able to do one-to-many. And whenever you're doing one-to-many sales, what it really accumulates to is that you're helping so many people on a massive, massive playing field. Because wouldn't it be amazing if instead of getting a couple testimonials from people that you talk to, you're getting in hundreds because you signed up a wellness center and you're seeing so many people's lives change because that one time that you decide to say yes. Here's what my mission is the reason we started at Amplify is because this is the best distribution model with the best products in their class. You've heard that saying where facts tell but stories sell, but what that means to me is that I had a personal experience. I have a need that I needed fixed, and because of that, somebody fought for me and found something that could help me. We have world-class leadership here with knowledge and team to teach you and help you grow and learn how to do this so your best of your ability and want to be there with you. We have the best-in-class compensation and rewards program, state-of-the-art websites and technologies, one-of-a-kind customer acquisition programs and training, and the best community in the business. So what that means is you're never alone. Amplify here, it's a community. This is like family. And the reason that we say that is because we don't want to just work with somebody who just wants to make a bunch of money and move on to the next thing. We want to work with people who are world changers. We want to work with people that can catch a burden of somebody else. Maybe somebody that you know, sister, was just like me and has a pain, and you can help her. Because I'm somebody's sister, I'm somebody's mom, I'm somebody's daughter, and I needed that. And so there are other people out there that need the same thing. There are people out there that need the income because in a world that you were told that you were non-essential, you need to have the essential of living coming in. The finances need to be there. And this is a way for you to have the best of both worlds where you can make a great income by helping people from all over the world, and you're helping them get healthy. And you could be the reason that somebody is out of dis-ease tonight. So with that being said, I want to welcome you to our community and get with the person who invited you to this Zoom webinar tonight and tell them that you're ready to get started because Amplify really is different. It's different because there are so many people out there that have decided to come on and be a part of this community. And we have an incredible group of people that are willing and able to help you at any time that you need. You just have to reach out. So I hope you have a great night, and thank you so much for being on here. Good night.